Hey, Valley Bible Church, I am Manny, and today I'm going to share with you how I read the Bible, how I find time to hear from God through the scriptures. And it's a very easy approach for me, and it works for me. So hopefully maybe somebody could get this instruction off of me too, and it'll work for you. What I like to do is when I first get into work. Now your work may not let you do this or the time you get into work, but luckily at the church, working at the church, I could get into work first thing in the morning. I'm alone. I could close my door and I could read the scriptures. What I recently started doing is just going up on YouTube and looking up the audible of what I'm reading, and I can read my Bible and hear it at the same time. And I'm sure there's plenty of apps that will do that for you too. And what I pick on how I would like to read is I just pick a book of the Bible. One of the books I really, really enjoyed is about King Saul and King David, the books of Samuels and the book of Kings. It is really good stuff, and it could really apply it to myself. And another time I loved reading the book of Psalms. I was just in a down season of my life, and that's when I loved and learned to love even more the book of Psalms. What I'm doing now is reading the book of Romans, because I was told that if you want to know one book of the Bible, that's the one you really want to know. So what I do is I read a chapter, and then the next day I read the previous chapter I read, and then I read the next chapter. So for instance, if I read chapter 1 today, tomorrow I'd read chapter 1 and 2. Then the next day I'd read 2 and 3, and so on and so forth. Now, what's worked with me in the past very, very well, and coming from the youth department, you're going to probably find this funny, but it works really well for me. And I've prescribed this to many young adults too, because it worked for me when I was in my 20s and 30s, is just think, where do you visit often? What room do you visit often throughout the day that you're alone, just you and your phone? I think you could figure that out. And you're probably in that room for probably 10 to 15 minutes. Who knows? Probably a lot even longer now when your legs are falling asleep, because we all have our mobile devices now. So it's a perfect place to just read the scriptures. So my biggest takeaway is find a place, make it a routine. Now, then the hardest part for me is when I get out of that routine. Sometimes I forget to read. To be honest, it happens, and I'm sure it happens with you. But don't feel like you have to play catch up. Just start reading again. And that's how I read the Bible, and hopefully you'll be able to get some insight on how you could apply that to your life too. So keep joining us on these videos, and we will see you throughout the week, and especially in person at church. Talk to you later, Valley Bible.